Alright guys, we're going to actually do an old school wilderness reclamation deck. So this thing is just well positioned right now. Uh it does struggle a bit against kind of the more mid-rangey decks, but not really. Like it really depends on your draw more so than theirs. Like they could have some haste creatures, but I've found that this works out so well. Just it clears up the early drops with Flame Sweep. Chandra's Triumph is good, and I think that's one of the only changes. Chandra's Triumph, if that could hit like a little bit harder, it'll be fine. But Chandra's Triumph and Flame Sweep are amazing. Growth Spiral is amazing. Sinister Sabotage is something people just can't deal with, and the rest of the deck is just clean. Like there's so many four ofs, and then the Rao combo with it. It's just it plays really well. This is one of the more consistent decks that I've played with, and having these uncounterable spells are what shores us up against some of the harder decks for us to beat. Simic Flash is a tough matchup, not because of all their counters, but because of Night Pack Ambusher. It's really hard for us to take care of that. We just need to get our combo and stuff off before then. The rest of it is, everything's pretty much the same. I think the only change is some of the lands, and it hurts us a bit, but the addition of Castle Ventrance is actually really good. The green one and the red one, Castle Emberinth, aren't really good, but Castle Ventrance and Mystic Sanctuary are pretty solid. So far, because of the way that the deck runs, mana hasn't been an issue. That tends to happen in control shells because there's so much draw. I would love to put Sundering Stroke and other things into the deck, but as it is as it should be. This is just a nice clean deck, a lot of four ofs. You're gonna like once you get the flow of it, it should be just perfect. It's a perfect counter for right now because Golos and Jeskai Fires, they don't have counter spells. They're just gonna get worked over once you get the Rao combo going because it takes them longer for them to set up that than you to actually win. That's about it. I say let me show you the deck. Let's just go in. Alright, first hand looking alright, but we don't have blue mana, which is scary, especially going first. We definitely need that in order to ramp up to our other things. So unfortunately we're gonna have to mulligan this, and this is looking a lot better. The question is, what do we cut? It's most likely one of these lands. Yeah, and that's it. Hopefully we're not gonna need that that life, and we'll actually keep this land on top. Yeah, okay, so we're just gonna play some aggro. We could play this mountain and take care of that, but I don't think it's necessary. Ooh, yeah, because getting something like Flame Sweep is going to actually help us to save this Chandra's Triumph. I've been seeing that in the Calamity versions of this deck. So at least we know we don't have to worry about a Steamkin. If they're running that and Steamkin, they're bugging. Hopefully they play a little bit more into the board and we can just Flame Sweep everything away. They are not playing into it. That is unfortunate. But we get to kill a bunch of stuff. And we're hoping that the follow-up is going to be like Chandra's Spitfire or something. We can play our land tapped, and then Chandra's Triumph. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, Chemist's Insight. I'm about to make another control shell and then put Chemist's Insight in there. It's such a good card. Ooh, that's a problem. See, again, it's just this Chandra's Triumph just isn't enough. 3 damage. It's like if it can't go face, then it kind of hurts it. Really miss Lightning Strike, but that would be used for other decks better. Right now, it's just if we can't hit face, then I wish that we could at least do 4 damage or something. Ooh, Wilderness Reclamation. That's gonna be a good one. We're kind of low on health, but we should be able to play Chandra after this Wilderness Reclamation turn. So, ooh, good. Gain some life, play Wilderness Reclamation, and then we got a Chemist's Insight ready. But if not, we might have to Chandra's Triumph something. We'll see. I think the big reason we would have to do that is if they have like Calamity. It looks like they're holding up another shock, so we're going to be taking a lot of damage, but we're at 12 now. Hopefully they can't do all that, but they do have 4 cards in hand. Hopefully some of them are lands. We'll see how much they do. That's kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But if that's all they got, that's good. If it's just that and burn, we're in a good position. Yeah, okay, good. Because now we can use Chandra's Minus to just exile that. And we can hit this Mystic Sanctuary. And we're idiots. Oh my god. I want to say sometimes I hate myself, but it's pretty often that I have that feeling of hating myself. I'm pretty sick. Let's hope we find an untapped land. We're still at 10 life. We can shore this up, but that's a big mistake on my part. That's a no-no. If we can find like a Sinister Sabotage, then hopefully we can salvage this mistake. But either way, we should be able to get Chemisters off this next pull. And I don't know what they're thinking of. It's just gotta be more burn, right? So now we don't want to do that. We got Wilderness, so let's go to full control. Let's tap this mana properly, get off this Chemist's Insight, and still hold up mana. Like I said, hopefully we get this Sinister Sabotage. And then, yeah. Come on. They're taking a while to do this. I don't know what, like, you just must have, like, burn in your hand, right? I don't know why that's an issue for you to hold each time. Possibly they're doing something else, but that is unfortunate. More unfortunate, we did not get the Sinister Sabotage. Either way, we got another Chemist's Insight and a Chandra's Triumph up. We want to save it to hit their Chandra once we put our Chandra on the board. But otherwise, you know, we'll take this hit, see what happens. We are getting closer to this burn thing. Would have loved to have that turnaround turn when we should have. But yeah, we'll see what happens. That is all they have. They really must just have a ton of burn in hand, so this Swiftwater Cliffs actually might help a lot. There goes Sinister. Oh, and Growth Spiral. That's actually fantastic. That's so good. Alright, so now we can do Chandra plus Chandra's Triumph, play the tapped land, and then untap with a Chandra on board at 5. Their board hopefully clear, and a Sinister Sabotage in hand. So things are still looking up. We just gotta hope they don't have a lot. I hate when matches are like this more than anything, because I think while I'm playing, it's fine. But as it's happening, like on a video that I want to do, it's just so aggravating. Another Chandra's Triumph is good. Another Wilderness Reclamation is probably what's going to give us the win later down the line. But yeah, like I was saying, this it's just annoying for the video, because I want to cut around and skip things, but I also just want to keep things flowing naturally. So unfortunately, you just got to suffer as I'm suffering as we watch this guy take mad long on turns. So we're going to do this Chandra's Triumph. Luckily we can kill that, because now it is at an insanely good rate of 5. We'll
consider this bridge
play this tap. I don't think there's a reason not to. Probably gonna take some burn here, and then we're good. We got Chemist's Insights. We got Yeah, we're looking good. We might not even use the Chemist's Insight because we do want to keep most of these cards. And we'll eat a shock. We'll eat a shock. See what else they got. Another land? No, we got to counter that, don't we? Yeah. Because even if we can kill it with something later, we don't want to take 2 damage for no reason. Dwarven Mine. Okay. We can keep on controlling the board with Chandra if we want to. Yeah. We can, we'll get rid of this other Wilderness Reclamation. I don't think this is the game for it. Let's see. Do we use this Chandra's Triumph? No. Let's try to find like a Flame Sweep. If not, then we're gonna have to use that plus Chandra in order to kill this stuff. That would be kind of annoying. Expansion Explosion is ridiculous. Maybe we should have kept that other Wilderness Reclamation. But now we can do this. And we can also use Chandra's minus, weirdly enough, on this 1/1. Just make sure that the board is clear. We're still low on life. Too low to just keep on taking errant hits. We'll do Growth Spiral. Might as well just draw the extra card, play the land, because we're going to be able to untap with this. So it does. It's like a free land to play. And then we'll also play the Steam Vents, and we forgot to do the full control. Sometimes I hate that twitchy part of Magic where I'm supposed to like prep to hold on the end of my turn instead of that just being a given. It's annoying. It's annoying to have that in mind along with everything else. So we lose 1 point of damage that we could have done. I guess it gives us an option to kill Ginger Brute, but we're not gonna waste all of this attack on Ginger Brute. Bless me. Yeah, this is 7. Yeah, this is going upstairs. There's absolutely no way that we're hitting just Ginger Brute with this. So yeah, this deck, can you, like, as you can imagine, with the counter spell and everything else, this is a really well positioned deck against Golos. So if you're having problems with that, you're seeing it a bunch on the ladder, I was really tempted to use this in the event deck, then go for it. This is another one kind of like the Elementals, where if you're looking for something that you had before and then it kind of fell out of favor, just use your mana, use your old cards to get this. And I said mana by accident because we just drew a ton of mana. A ton of it. We got 2 playable cards. We got Sinister and Ral, but we have the Chemist's Insight, so I think we're good. We're just gonna play something untapped. Yeah, should be good. We're gonna play the castle just in case we want to use the mana, but I'm pretty sure most of our mana is gonna be going to just using these Chemist's Insights and trying to draw something that actually matters. Probably even use Chandra to ping down this Ginger Brute still. They might gain some life off it, but we should be able to work them still.
Let's start by taking.
And then we'll have a chance to sabotage up still. Yeah, this is the right way to do it. Once we kill the Ginger Brute too, again with the twitchy little weird Magic Arena controls, we'll well, we don't want this, but we'll be able to tell if they're actually holding up something, if they're holding up priority. So we'll do this first Chemist's Insight. After this, they can gain life off of oh no, they have to tap them. So yeah, this is just gonna be a free kill. Yeah, let's see if they're holding up anything.
Fire problem.
No. Let's see. Nope. So yeah, we're in the clear. And is this Expansion Explosion the finish? It's gotta be. 12 lands? Yeah. It's actually, with the Ral's ability, it's 1 over, but let's, yeah, we got it. Let's do the Hold Full Control. That's probably going to be the name of the deck, at least on the YouTube video, Hold Full Control. I feel like I have to do this constantly. And it honestly is a little annoying, but at the same time, that's just how it is in Magic, man. Hopefully they find a way to make this quicker, that kind of interaction with it. the same reason why people hate playing against like sacrifice decks, especially with Witch and Oven and the Cauldron Familiar. It's just so slow to play against constantly. Oh my god. So hopefully they find a way to fix those interactions. I know they had to do something similar with Thousand Year Storm because that was disgustingly slow at some point, but it is what it is. And as you can see, this deck is pretty good. I think they had a bad draw against us, and we had something good. And this is a great hand, especially going first. Unless we face something that's like really, really storming out of the gates, we're pretty good. We just got to hit our 4th land, and we can start moving with the Chemist's Insight and just keep on finding action, keep on drawing lands, and we'll get there. Alright, don't know what this is. Could be just like a shock that they're holding up, or an opt. Maybe they're playing my Modern and Grixis deck. Oh, I actually just tweaked that deck. I might update the deck list without actually doing a whole nother video of it. But I mean, maybe not. We'll see. Alright, I still don't know what this is. I'm guessing oh, Phoenix. Interesting. I have not seen Phoenix a lot on the ladder, and I appreciate the change of pace. Again, I wish it was Gola so you guys can see how good it is, but it is what it is. We'll get this Ral down now then, before they can do some Phoenix shenanigans. I guess they still can hit us if they have like Shock, Phoenix, and some type of discard. I guess the merchant person, but it would have to be like double shock that because our Ral's on 6, so we're likely going to be able to minus with this and just draw a bunch of cards with Chemist's Insight, which is exactly what we want. Next time we can hold up Flame Sweep to sweep some Phoenixes, and then we still got a backup Ral in hand, so we might as well just get value off of him and draw 4 cards. I wonder if Ral would be, hey kitty kitty, I wonder if Ral would be good with the adventure cards. It's a thought. It's a thought. Also, I didn't want to be the same color cat as them, so we switched. Interesting. They're Grixis. Maybe they're not Phoenix. Maybe they are Phoenix, actually. This would be in a Phoenix deck, but the black mana is odd. I guess because of they have like the 1 or 2 of. I know they used to run that in order to use the other end of Discovery Dispersal at times. So, who knows? Who knows what this iteration, what this standard version of Phoenix would be now. Alright, let's draw a bunch of cards. We might draw a tap land, so we'll do the Chemist's Insight before we lay down this Castle Ventress, just in case. And we're going to go face. I'm thinking about the Royal Signs, but we're going to go face because it's just too much to deal with. And we might have to kill them before they go off with this Arc Light. And if they have a bunch of tap lands, maybe we're going to just kill them outright beforehand. And this is looking good. Probably should have played the Castle Ventress, but I can't imagine that we're not going to play it next turn, so it should be fun. Either way, now we are vulnerable to more Phoenix shenanigans because our Ral is on 4, so a shock would do us in along with the Phoenix hit. But like I said, got a backup one. All should be well. I like the blue I like the blue cat. Now that I see it, I usually just let the red rock, but I think I'm gonna try to change up the colors every once in a while. I like it. I haven't switched over to the fox yet. I might do that too. There's the Phoenix outright. Huh? They must have a ton of lands or not enough spells to get it back out of the graveyard, which is interesting. And I guess even less interesting is, did we win? No, we can't use Ral's minus. Damn, that attack really just got us, huh? Well, if that's the case,
my brainstorms bring
we can
actual
pitch that.
thunder and lightning.
Got a ton of cards. I think the goal is pretty clear. Let's just get this Ral growth spiral double expansion turn next turn. So the game plan is use Chandra's Triumph or use Flame Sweep to keep it alive. And we'll just go to pass the turn because they're both instants, right? Alright. Let's see what they do. That's the weird thing about it right now. This addition of the Planeswalker, I don't think it hurts Phoenix at all, but it does make it so it has to be different. Like the amount of like threats that it has to play alongside everything has to be way different. Like the amount of spells and threats. We're gonna play this out as if we didn't have anything, and we're gonna just do Chandra's Triumph now. In case they have like a shock post combat, we're going to chill on hitting them because we have the combo. So unless yeah, we have the combo. So unless something crazy happens, we should be fine. Just wanted to make sure that everything is cool, that the thing couldn't go ultimate in case something happened, and it really can enter tap because we have the growth spiral. And that's it. It hits. Just gotta hold full control again, as always. I don't think it matters how they tap us either, because Expansion Explosion is so versatile. But that's another thing that we might have had to watch for. Okay. So good so far. Expansion that. Yep. Hit them with that. Submit, that's fine. Another expansion to copy our expansion. And we're good. Alright. Now we can hop off of full control and just let this ride out until they give up. I need some theme music for this. This may be the only time that I ever upload a video, but if I ever do more, I'm going to choose theme music for whenever this happens. Because it happens so often, because obviously there's like 4 of it. It's always a surprise when they decide to quit. There it is. Alright, next one. Don't love it. They go first, and we have to keep it though, right? Because we'll draw into stuff. But we really don't have much in terms of... There it is. Come on, Golos. Even this hand against Golos is alright, because we will copy their growth spirals. We will... Oh, god damn it. God damn it. Oh my god. I hate this matchup. It's so tough. We really need Chandra and Niv. And we can get there, we can find it, but we have to use our Flame Sweeps and Chandra's Triumphs perfectly. And it does not look like we're in a position to do so. It looks like we have a ton of land and 2 Expansion Explosions in hand, which do not help unless we get Wilderness Reclamation on the board. And we never get Wilderness Reclamation on the board because it gets murdered immediately by a counterspell. Even Rao just gets hit with a counterspell. There it is. Okay, so we found one of our boys, and now we hold up this Flame Sweep, and hopefully they just don't see the play coming. I don't know if I have to have a stop here, but we'll just go into full control. And then, yeah, it can place a counter on it, but it is, we get to do ours first. There it is, baby. That's a big deal. That's going to help. If we had like a Chemist's Insight, no, something else. But this Night Pack Ambusher is going to do what Night Pack Ambusher does, and that is completely fuck us up. We just don't have a stop to it. Truthfully, the best thing we can do is play Ral now, just to hope that it plays a counterspell instead. And if they don't, then we need to get something with Ral that we can double, but we're most likely not going to have the chance. Yeah, and they just going to punch it. We need to find some way to kill this Night Pack Ambusher. And we don't. Alright. We're going to just play this for the life gain because I think drawing 1 card isn't a big deal. But getting Niv on the board might give us a chance to turn the game around. Alright, what do you got? That's what you got. The usual. Oh my god, I hate that card. It's actually really good. I don't mind it, to be honest, because I think Simic Flash is kind of weak and it needs that, or it's gotta lose most matches. But golly gee, do I hate it. Alright, so uncounterable. We have to hope for no like Brazen Borrower. If they have that, we pretty much lose, because they can play that and then bounce it. We draw a card. Whew! Alright, that feels good. Not gonna lie, that's... Yo, maybe we can get a comeback. Maybe we can do this. No, we can't. Oh my god, another one. Now we have to... We can only block one wolf. We're taking 10 damage. I don't know. How can we get back into this? How can we get back into this? It depends on what their last card is. Depends on what their last card is. Wilderness Reclamation. Alright, so do we go for like flame sweeps and trying to kill the wolves? We can play Wilderness, hold up an expansion explosion to counter their counter, and I think we gotta look for a flame sweep. Alright, so let's see what we can do. Alright, gonna break out a little bit here. This is me after the fact. We took that life, whatever. I'm not gonna do any more play-by-play, because just, if you're watching this, in the comment section, tell me if I could have won. I'm going to just bury the lead right now. I lose this match. I'm gonna stop talking, honestly, and just let this match rock, because I had it in my head that maybe I can do something, maybe I can get a flame sweep and win, but oh my god, it gets me so tight because it's so close, and maybe I should have directed, you know, the pings to the face or something. I don't know. So I'm gonna just shut up and let this rock. I'm not doing this other commentary play by play. I'll play a little bit of, you know, music for you again. Just, I don't know. Just tell me if I could have won in the comment section. All right, next match after that atrocity. It hurt. Not gonna lie, that match hurt me a lot. Hello. Been seeing the Fibblethip a lot. You know, I feel like I'm telling people that I'm an asshole by having Teferi, but he looks like Idris Elba, and I'm gonna keep him. So we're just gonna play our thing out. Depends on what they have, what they're playing, but this could be nope. We're fine. That one Chemist's Insight changes the texture of our hand completely. Because we were just gonna do the hold for the Wilderness Reclamations, but now it looks like we're playing Jeskai Fires, which again, great matchup for us because they don't really have a way to deal with most of our stuff. Like, yeah, that's gonna be good. I'm not gonna lie, that blocks us off. If they have a Teferi here, that's annoying, but we can just Chemist's Insight, you know. Really, look at them putting pressure on the board. Yeah, we're just gonna play this again. We can play this, the untapped one. Will we be able to Chemist's Insight and hold up Expansion Explosion? Yes, we probably. Oh my god, I hate that full control thing so much. Like, just forgetting slightly. I just hate it. Those little twitchy controls. Either way, I guess we hold up Sinister Sabotage. That's better, actually. So, okay. You helped us this time, wizards, magic gods, whatever. Growth Spiral. Doesn't feel like we need it. Doesn't feel like we need it. Yeah. Okay. And Sarkin. Okay. Either way, feels like we get down this this Chemist's Insight, and we're in good. Well, we get down this second Wilderness Reclamation, and we're just in a good position. This is an interesting version of the Jeskai Fires deck, but okay, we're in hold full control this time. Magic. And we're just gonna do a huge Expansion Explosion. I'm not sure if we're supposed to hold up extra mana for cards that we'll draw. Like, maybe we'll get a Chandra's Triumph and we're just supposed to kill this dragon, because as you saw with the Night Pack Ambusher bullshit, the deck has a problem dealing with 4-drop threat, 4 toughness threats. Yeah. We do have another activation of this Wilderness Reclamation. So can we do a Chemist's Insight? Do we have the leisure? Probably. But I think we'll do this now. No. We might as well let it resolve because it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm just kind of figuring out how much I want to do this for. And this feels right. It is a little bit of an overkill, but we want to draw cards. That's more so than, you know, getting the exact damage right. There it is. Okay, and there's a Chandra's Triumph, and there's a Growth Spiral. So this actually worked out really well. We'll just kill Sarkin from now, so it can't do any bullshit, and then we'll toss a Breeding Pool. Should we kill Sarkin or should we kill the borrower? Alright, so actually we're going to let that rock. And the reason why we didn't go with the original game plan of just using Chandra's Triumph to kill Sarkin is we can actually take a hit from it. It can't really make another dragon, but that Cavalier scared me a bit. We need to be able to counter that, or a Teferi. And honestly, I think we counter that.
Fats are one of the 3 main macronutrients, along with carbohydrates and proteins.
Okay, thanks Alexa. And yes, we'll keep that. And we're gonna eat this hit, which we're fine with. Again, we're close to having a combo, but I think we'll just be able to maybe we can just Ral ping them out. We can use Chandra's Triumph to kill the borrower. I think that's the move.
Always nice to get out of the lab.
We could just double up Chandra. can double up the growth spiral too. A lot of options here. They're both, everything's looking pretty good, honestly. Let's see what we have, though.
Hold still.
That's fine. This time is fine since we have Ral on the board, and we can just do everything to kill Sarkin. But, this line feels better. Growth Spiral, it was fine, but I think we have so much mana we're untapping with, and we're gonna make sure to hold full control from now, and we're just gonna, don't need that. Yeah. So that's why that card is out now. When I see something like that, like scrying that to the bottom so often, I know that's not the card. And we actually are not going to use Expansion Explosion. We're going to go for Chemist's Insight plus Growth Spiral, kill the Sarkin, and you're a warrior. Yeah, like get that going. So now we get to play. We actually messed that up. If we waited for the untap, we could have played Chemist's Insight and done the full combo. But we got lucky and got Flame Sweep, so we can just do it now. But we should have let that resolve. I guess we could do it now anyway with the Chemist's Insight, so it is what it is. Dag. Another game we just fumbled up. This is me after the fact again. Just looking at myself like an idiot. Don't even need to counter this. So we're not. We're just going to wait to see what they grab and then counter that. But this game easily could have been just another fumble by our part. Like this is trash. This is what playing bad looks like, guys. And still winning for some strange reason. Again, I think the deck is just too well positioned against them, but that's just playing bad. I'm sad by myself. Alright, here goes probably the last match. This is probably the last match I'm putting in. And the hand looks good. Just got to hit that fourth. It's not great because if we're playing against something aggressive, we're in trouble, but let's see how we want to do this. How do we want to do this? We'll mulligan. Alright, this is better. But we'll probably toss one Chandra's Triumph and then hope that it's not aggressive. If it wasn't really aggressive, then I don't know what we would throw anyway. It would be the Ral, I suppose, but that scry effect is going to be big anyway against something that is aggressive, and it feels like this is aggressive. Okay, got it. That's a good pickup, because now we can hold up Chandra's Triumph and Growth Spiral and either kill one of these knights, one of these 3 knights, or we can just Growth Spiral, hopefully hit that 4th land. Yeah, if we hit the 4th land, we'll be in decent position. And they didn't play the 3rd swamp, which is a good sign. Hopefully they don't have it. They do have it. Should have bluffed a pump, but we would use Chandra's Triumph now on that anyway. And what we're looking for, I guess, is Flame Sweep more than anything. If we get a Flame Sweep, even if they draw cards, we're fine with that. Alright, but what we are going to do is wait. Because now that they have the 3rd land, I think they will try to pump Knight. They're going to draw a bunch of cards, but the tempo swing will be good. We'll be able to play Ral or Wilderness Reclamation and be in a good position. Yeah, so let's fire that Flame Sweep off. Yeah, that's what my trick is. This is one of those things where that's not going to kill them. It's not going to end the game, but it does put us in a good position. A nice tempo swing. Of course, they still have a 1-drop. That makes sense. That's kind of how their deck runs. We don't have any real big benefit off of Wilderness Reclamation. But, so do we play Ral? Yeah, I think we play Ral. So they can't kill it. It kind of puts them in a decision of, hey, do you go face or do you go to kill Ral? And now we can -2 with something. So hopefully next turn we just get some type of draw with Wilderness Reclamation plus -Ral. Yeah, if they're not going for Ral, then we can start using its minus freely too. Yeah, this feels good. That's annoying. I hate that card. If I see the Cauldron Familiar, I'm sick. Now, Murderous Rider. Alright.
Why it's called a theory.
I guess that's a reason to play Wilderness Reclamation. But do we play it over Ral again? Well, I think we have the Growth Spiral, so this time we do. And we just hold full control. And now we can Growth Spiral, hopefully hit something. If we don't hit a land, then we can't use Castle Ventress, which is what we want to do. But I think it's better to draw, hope for it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so we're going to actually take life on this one. So hopefully our next draws are solid. We should be able to figure it out with Castle Ventress. I'm assuming like this is Spawn of Mayhem, Murderous Rider turn. Oh, okay. That's a lot better, if I'm being honest. I'd much rather this. Spawn of Mayhem would have been annoying. We would have to deal with that, or the clock would be ticking. There's a chance we were supposed to keep Growth Spiral, but this feels fine. We can do Ral plus Chandra's Triumph on something. Maybe even double up. Yeah, if we double up, then we'll be able to kill Murderous Rider and Gutter Bones, and then the Enforcer would have to hit us in order to get Gutter Bones back. And again, that's just a big tempo thing. It'd be a huge tempo swing. So I think that may actually be the move.
I am judge, jury, and electrocutioner.
Oh, so corny, Ral. So corny. Yeah, doing damage isn't a bad thing either. We gotta be able to get a bunch of food stuff, but yeah, this is fine. Alright. Use that Witch's Oven. Okay, so now we got the counter holding up, or the castle. Both good options. Ral's safe. Yeah. Again, just looking for the card draw. The castle is the best addition to this deck, but it might only be the only one. And absolutely not letting the Midnight Reaper rock. We'll hold up. We have the control in our turn. It's more important that we draw into something good than... again, don't really need this. Like, we can grab Wilderness Reclamation or Ral or Chandra or Niv. Since we have a Ral on board, one died, and we have a Wilderness Reclamation on board, and only two of the other ones are chances of getting stuff. It's too low. Yeah, that's the card that was supposed to spice things up, be a little different. But the more I play, the more I'm like, yeah, this is the reason why we cut it in the beginning of the video, which is the final kind of iteration of the deck. All right, let's use this castle. Why would you tap us like that? Why? I saw it and I was like, let's just let it rock. And Flame Sweep is good enough, because we can draw that, and then hopefully Ral's Scry will get us there. But we can also hold up mana in such a way that we can Castle Ventress again. That's it. That's what we're looking for. So we don't need to hold full control because we would have to wait until to catch everything. So Orzhov Enforcer doesn't get off the spirit that can still attack us. So we'll do this now. We don't need the Scry really because we got Chemist's Insight. They get some more food. Probably have a solid card in hand, I would expect, but hopefully we can deal with it or find something to deal with it with Chemist's Insight. They have the option to have a ton of life also. Yep, let's just minus around. Let's get a ton of cards. Let's refresh. Let's get
There's
things
a storm
going.
coming your way.
Let's just tap this for now so auto tap doesn't completely. It's still bad. Why is it like that, auto tap? What would you think that I'm getting that you're like, nah, he doesn't need the blue mana. Let's just keep green red rocking solo. Get the triggers off. I mean, like I said, they have the food, so this isn't going to kill them, but they are low. It's hopefully to the point where they're going to have to start thinking about popping those foods open. Oh, expansion explosion, you say? I don't think it's necessary right now. The guy, I was tempted to just pull the trigger on that. So I think we can attempt. Oh, okay, yeah, we are rolling. We are rolling.